A break in a nearly 36-year-old Houston cold case infamously known as the Lover's Lane murders. Police say DNA led to the arrest of a man in Nebraska, now charged with capital murder in the slaying of a young couple.
KPRC 2 News reporter Bryce Newberry joins us live now with the emotional day for family members and what broke this case. Bryce.
Yeah, Keith and Lisa, family members seem to still be in shock over this arrest. Houston police got a tip with the exact name of the suspect, Floyd William Parrott. We don't know how long investigators had that tip, but they recently compared DNA from a 1996 sexual assault case involving Parrott to DNA found at that 1990 murder scene, and they had a match. For a long 36 years, the families of Cheryl Henry and Andy Atkinson have wondered who tied up and slashed the young couple's throats. The gruesome crime scene in West Houston that became known as the Lover's Lane murders left homicide investigators stumped.
If I looked at over 36 potential suspects.
John Belk retired from the Houston Police Department in 2009, but always told the families the case would clear.
We had DNA. Back in 1990, that was an exciting new technology.
It's DNA from that crime scene matched with DNA from a different sexual assault case that led to this man, 64-year-old Floyd William Parrott, being charged with capital murder.
This justice has been delayed. We can't give Cheryl and Andy back to you. We'll never know the people that they could have become.
In 1996, authorities charged Parrott with sexual assault and investigators collected DNA, but a grand jury no-billed him and the case didn't move forward. HPD got a tip pointing to Parrott as the possible perpetrator in the killings of Henry and Atkinson, so a newly assigned detective recently went back to that 1996 DNA sample, submitting it to a national database and getting a match to what police found at the murder scene. When these murders happened in what's now known as Houston's Energy Corridor, this part of Harris County was considered undeveloped and remote, according to court records. But investigators did find in past arrest records that Parrott worked just about a mile away. An FBI SWAT team arrested Parrott Wednesday night in Nebraska. He'd been in Montgomery County up until a couple years ago. But in the 80s and 90s, prosecutors say he had a history of impersonating police officers. And just months before the August 1990 murders, investigators say he drove this car, outfitted with law enforcement equipment.
We believe that there are victims of numerous different types of crimes that are still living with it right now.
Parrott is now fighting extradition while the investigation here goes even deeper, and two families get one step closer to closure.
And we will deliver justice in a courtroom to this defendant.
And DA Sean Tier says he will be part of trying this case tonight. His office is working on a governor's warrant to get Parrott back to Texas even quicker. Anyone with information on this case or Parrott's other potential criminal activities is urged to call the HPD Homicide Unit tonight or Crime Stoppers. Lisa and Keith, back to you.